next one is it's not spicy, even though it looks a bit gnarly. If you're familiar with the sweet pepper shape, this is actually a sweet pepper. A bit of background, normally sweet pepper doesn't really grow well in our region because of the humidity in the air. They need to get from flower. I'm going to show you some flower on this tree, the flower on the top. From the flower, they need to get pollinated and then enlarge. And then they need to get to a certain size. And obviously we get rain a lot, and rain gets to the top, the inside, and then they rot the fruit, the whole fruit. Luckily we got this fruit in the dry season, so this is why it's sitting here for the taste.
How big does the plant usually get?
Quite tall, can get up to about 1.5 meters or 2 meters depending on the variety. This is a young plant that we start a couple months ago. It's gonna go to the farm in a couple of weeks. This one is Shishito, actually the same variety as this one. Yeah, but we sell the plants also. If anybody wants to buy plant, we sell plant start, pepper, tomato, berries, herb, a lot of things.
So every vegetable that you produce, you also sell the plant?
We sell the plant, even like blackberry and tomato. We don't have all varieties at all time, but if you have certain breed that you want, like I want sweet pepper, you can just tell us and we can start it for you. It takes about a month to get it to about this size, and then you can take it home and grow it yourself.
Wow.
Yeah. So back to the pepper. This one is called the Carolina Wonder. The name might be familiar to you because in the US we have a famous pepper called the Carolina Reaper. Reaper is the hottest pepper in the world at the 2.2 million Scoville. Scoville is a unit of the spiciness of the pepper. This one has 0, and it's actually a completely different species than the Carolina Reaper. So they name it as a parody, Carolina Wonder. But it's the same color, but the giving it away, the butt of this is round, so you know it's a sweet pepper. It's not pointy like the normal hot pepper.
So if it's pointy, it's usually spicy.
Yeah, that's a good indicator. Although there are some that are pointy and not spicy. I think I have the seed somewhere in my drawer.
What is the score? The
Thai one about in the 10,000s. 10,000, not even hitting 1 million. Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe 80,000 in the teens. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is pretty much nothing compared to the Carolina Reaper, but we don't have that. Actually, I bought the seed long time ago, but I don't think they germinate at all. Yeah, but this is Carolina Wonder.
So Carolina Wonder in Thailand, this is as big as it'll get.
It will get bigger with the right climate, the right care, and a lot of luck. If you put it in a greenhouse and it happens to be a dry season, you're gonna get something that's like about this size, I think. But most of the pepper that we get at the market, the general Thai market, if it's bigger than this size, it's probably from China. Like nothing against China, they're a good producer of fruit and vegetable, but they're imported by truck over long distance, and they are probably at least 2 or 3 weeks old.
Wow.
Minimum. They actually pick them green at this color, and they ship them, and then you eat them when they're ripe, and they ripen in the store. So the flavor is the green pepper flavor, but they just look red, and then you don't get the.
What about the nutritional content?
It's about the same actually. The red will have maybe a bit more, but the smell, the aroma, the real good taste come when it turns red naturally on the tree, in the sun, in the rain.
I was under the impression that freshly picked vegetables are more nutritious as well.
Yeah, true.
Vegetables that have been sitting around or
it's starting to lose flavor over time.
Flavor and nutrition, or
nutrition
as well.
Yeah. Okay, ready to taste this one? You want to smell it first? See if it has any interesting smell. It's a bell pepper, sweet pepper, so I think nothing too crazy. Not much smell. So I'm gonna cut it open on the top. I used to work in a dining hall, and one of my job there was to cut bell peppers all night. All night. They gave me a whole bunch, and I had to cut them. You see, the seeds are not fully mature, so it has some sort of a pollination problem. So I'm gonna cut this part out, but it's completely fine to eat.
You can tell by the color, because
Yeah,
I remember usually the seeds are white.
Yeah, now it's black because of the pollination problem. But I cut them into slices and then let you try a few pieces.
I use these in my lentils as well.
Right.
Very nice. Very nice flavor.
You get the smell now, right? It's starting to hit you.
These are delicious. I could eat this as a snack.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy a whole bunch and just sit in front of the TV and just snack on them. Hopefully you don't get a hot one. Luckily, this will never get hot. Genetically, it doesn't have the gene to produce the.
Yeah. It's very crunchy, very juicy. It's delicious. Delicious.
It's a bit sour. Somehow it has the sour undertone, but more sweet than sour, and very fruity.
Yeah. Comparing it to the U.S. supermarket bought sweet pepper, this is much better.
Yeah,
it's much better.
And crunchy. It has a good texture. I wish the wall is a bit thicker than this. The wall is quite thin now, but it's not really a problem. You get more of the flavor from the inside, the pulp. You try one? Yeah. Go ahead, we can eat a couple more.
If you, I'll definitely be ordering these.
Yeah.
Delicious. But you could eat it like an apple.
Pretty much, yeah. Like a veggies. Yeah. If you are someone who doesn't like pepper, this is a good place to start actually. It doesn't really taste peppery. It's more fruity. It has I don't know what kind of fruit, tropical fruit even.
It's almost like the texture is similar to like the star fruit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, tropical, something like that.
So that same kind of, you bite it and it's a little bit of tension, and then you break through and you get to the juiciness, and it's crunchy. It's very good.
But still, I think it has the umami also. With the fruitiness, it has the umami layer on it. So you get something like a tomato umami-ness on it. Glutamate, I think there's glutamate in there somewhere. So yeah, it's a pretty good pepper. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this?
And I don't throw around the 10s lightly, but I would give this a 10.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Cool. So for myself, I would say 9.5 actually, because everything is there, all the right component is there. We just need to figure out the growing method to make it bigger and thicker, and like actually a barrel size pepper. That would give it a 10 for sure.
Yeah, I think it just makes it more special being small.
True.
It's almost like a single serving.
Yeah.
It's just one whole one.
Sure.